Alright guys, I don't think I'll be doing a face reveal this early on. Again, a new face reveal this early on in this condition, but I just gotta talk to somebody because I don't know what else to do. So if you know my current living situation, if you follow my Twitter, I talk a lot of shit about life and everything, about my variant parents and stuff like that. How you doing? Someone behind me, a biker. Can't find it. Where is it at? Yeah, bike. Man, this is what this is all about. Bike. My variant parents, my life, my finances, the government, politics, and all that other shit, and women and stuff like that. All that stuff. But today's topic, it's all about my bike that was just recently stolen again. I just got this new bike a few days ago. Thankfully, I knew someone who was willing to give me a discount, a huge discount. He gave me like a $500 discount. Thankfully, I had someone who was willing to, give me a good discount for that bike. But the bike before that, I had that one for a year. That one's been stolen a week ago. So within 2 weeks, I had 2 bikes stolen. That's $800 worth fucking bike. Now, Ray Marco, why don't you just file a police report? I did that the first time a year and a half ago with that $400 bike. The first $400 bike I had. That one is registered in my name with the bike place I bought it from. Though I think it was a specific person who had it, but I think that bike was in the I was about to say this person so definitely ran the red light. This guy, he ran the red light. He probably can't say it, but whatever. I'm gonna get a new phone eventually. But yeah, anyways, my second bike ever, the first $400 bike, which was stolen a week ago. That bike is registered in my name, so I want to contact them and let them know, hey, my bike was stolen a week ago. This was video, picture, whatever I have. Because the problem is, okay, the police report problem, okay? When Six Flags Over Georgia Day 6, I think it's 26. It was an Instagram story. I was at Six Flags Over Georgia. I parked my bike in woods, in a woods place, which I should have parked it at the park, but my dumb ass too scared to go talk to people or whatever. So I'm all over the place because I'm upset and stuff, and I'm just mental and crazy as fuck. Hold up, let me get me a drink. My second bike, the registered bike, I'm gonna start calling it registered bike. The registered bike in my name. I was at Six Flags, enjoying my little fun and whatever, hee caca and all that stuff. So when I come back to the woods at 8 p.m. ish, because I was at the park for 4 hours. Look there, the bike wheel stolen. I was upset. I literally cried a little. So I decided to put some action into it. I called the police, let them know it was reported stolen, and all that other stuff. He told me how much it's from, stuff like that. I told him, look at these cameras and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the cop low-key didn't care. Low-key, okay? I don't remember his name. I think it started with the D or whatever. I don't know, but I'm not gonna, expose him, but at least he did the job. Thank you, okay? Nothing against the cop at all, okay? Because I'm the one who called him. Anyways, he looked at the bike or whatever. I told him the situation, stuff like that. I tried even contacting the people, the gas station across from the woods I parked it. Obviously, I don't know if they really didn't care or whatever. If anyone who didn't care, it's probably more likely the gas station people. They didn't really care. because I gave him my number and everything. I told everyone my number, and that gay dude that bumped into me, having nasty ass attitude or whatever, he got my number now. But thankfully he didn't contact me, harassing me and all that junk. So thank God for that. But out of all the people, I feel like who didn't care was them gas station people, because there's cameras facing in the direction of of the woods. Okay, so long story short, I usually don't say that, but whatever. Long story short, I filed the police report the following day. I checked up online or whatever. I am, actively calling them and stuff like that, just to see updates and stuff like that. I checked online to give them proof or whatever. I was willing to pay any fees or whatever to help me out and stuff like that. And then I checked out the cops report. He put the wrong address. He put the wrong address when he was there. And I specifically requested for an officer to come take a look at that bike, look at what's remaining of it to get it fixed or whatever, so he'll know physically where is it at. I understand he's a cop, he travels all the time, dealing with people, assholes and stuff like that. I get that. I'm not going fully give him fault with that, but he put the wrong address. I didn't feel like correcting all that, so I just said, you know what, fuck it, let me just let it slide for now. I won't do nothing about it. Okay, so I managed to buy a bike lock cutter, whatever, because the bike was still there. It was just the front wheel. They tried to steal the whole bike, but they couldn't. And this was a Walmart bike lock, and I'm surprised they didn't even have all that. But anyways, I got me a bike lock cutter to cut the lock so I can at least get what's remaining fixed. Managed to do that. I ended up telling the registered bike person, hey, my bike was this, my bike was that, so they did whatever. They did whatever they did for that. So to get that fixed. So hey, first time, okay, thief, it's on you. I hate saying the universe will get you, but the universe gonna get you. I'm not into new age and all that stuff. It's shit to me, but to an extent I understand it. Okay, as the Bible says, reap what you sow. Reaper is greater than the sower. Okay, I was at church today. Yeah, today. It was today. It's 11:31 right now. What else? What else? Give me some water. My gosh. It's nighttime anyway, so you can't really see my face. It's not that I think I'm ugly or whatever, but somewhat, but whatever. Anyways, so I let the thief get away with it. Okay, the first time. Okay, Universe gonna get you. Universe gonna get you. I'm gonna cringe very hard when I watch this back, saying the shit universe God or whatever. Right now I'm just doing a walk because I don't know what else to do. I called off work because I just wasn't gonna deal with this. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Anyway, so long story short, the registered bike, it's stolen. I let the thief get away with it. So whatever is gonna happen to them is gonna happen to them. It is what it is. 7 times over. That's what the Bible say, not me. I was very upset and I was feeling revengeful. That's why I filed the police report that day, because I wanted to press charges if they found the person. So I just let it go. A few months later, a year later, no, was it a year? No, a few months later, right? So I know this happened, I think in whatever. I'm trying to get into all the details, but a few months later, bike is stolen again. No. Before that, I think it was like a month after my registered bike was fixed up, after the front wheel was stolen. That's when a member of my modern parents told me, Ray, you have to park your bike outside from now on. I told him specific, I don't like that. But okay then. I understand I understand that they are the house leaders, they are the leaders, they're the parents, they're the authorities or whatever. I gotta do what they say. I'm the child. I better sit my ass down, stop complaining, and be a nice, obedient child, as I should. Okay. I know I'm 20. At the time I was 23. Okay. Now I really can't see nothing. Let's just look at my eyes. Ooh. Anyway, so I submitted. Okay. The problem isn't being kicked out per se. The main problem is the inconveniences with my life. So if I was kicked out and I still had the bike, at least I can get around somewhere and hold, you know, a few of my things on me, you know, travel with it and stuff like that. But the problem itself isn't being kicked out per se, okay? That's not the problem, because I could always move back to Chicago or whatever with my father, but my biological father or whatever, for the most part. I'm gonna get to that. I'm getting to that. But so okay, so all right, modern parents, I don't like that, but okay then, I'll do it for y'all convenience, for y'all aesthetics, or y'all preference and beauty and all that stuff. I did it. I started parking outside. I started realizing I was constantly late for work because the bike is too damn far from my apartment complex, apartment room or whatever, apartment house or whatever. So I decided to park the bike closer. I'm all happy and everything. Oh, my bike is out closer to the woods or whatever. So I park it, you know, in the woods in my apartment complex. So I can see my bike if it was going to be stolen. Now, I can see my bike. I can constantly check on it. Just look out the window because I sleep on the floor in the living room. Look out the window. My bike is right there in the woods. Okay, I can see it. Okay, so I kept parking it there, or whatever. Then one of the neighbors was like, "Oh, I don't know why he whistled to me. I can't stand when people whistle to me, but whatever." One morning I got off work. Hey, park it here. Park it near the gate for just in case it gets stolen. Just in case it gets stolen. Then, they'll see it on the cameras, and then you can make it, you know, you handle the junk from there. I took his advice, because apparently at night I was scaring him and stuff like that, which I am truly sorry about that, you know. Imagine you hearing something at night in the woods and it's dark, and yeah, I understand. I get that, okay? I'd be just as afraid. I literally was, I think 3 years ago, was it? I think it was 3 years, yeah, 3 years ago, I was literally walking home from Six Flags, walking home, which was a horrible idea. It was a bus situation. Sorry, I'm over here clicking, because I have a cut. I have some sort of cut. It looks like a cut, but yeah, and it hurts whenever it's cold or whatever. Anyways, I have to use this hand. My hand's getting cold. So anyways, 12 minutes. I'm trying to not ramble on, but whatever. Let's see. Damn it, what was I saying? So yeah, I was walking home from Six Flags, whatever, you know. That, you know, it was like I heard footsteps, you know, like as if someone was, and it was super dark. 2.5 hour walk from Six Flags in the dark. Yes. At night, no. Hell no. I'm not doing that again. My childhood father, at the time, modern parents wasn't a thing. My childhood father back then, he came and picked me up. You know, at the last minute, but I'm grateful for what it is. But anyways, that aside, going back to considering the guys, I decided to be considerate for the other guy, my neighbor or whatever. And then at the same time, I'm not a resident there. So, legally speaking, I am, since I get mail there. A lot of mail, for that matter. Dang, stuff in my shoe. Hold on for a second. See, look, I have ugly ass shoes, but I don't know if you see it, but you probably heard it, but yeah. Alright, got the junk out of my shoes, little rock or whatever. That junk can be annoying when I'm walking. Anyways, and it's cold. So anyways, yeah, I'm considering the guy, my neighbor. You know, I don't want to scare him, so I take his advice. I see what he told me, put it at a gate, but it still wouldn't matter because it would have been cut anyway. Anyway, so I put it near the tree, near the gate, where the cameras can see it. Not will see it, but can see it. So I put it in the bike in the range where the cameras can see it, and I don't like, yeah, whatever. So, you know, a week ago from now, next to, you know, I'm finding out, and even like I think a month before that, the registered bike was stolen a week ago. A month before that, we had a bit of a very horrible Modern Family conversation, which was really bad, you know. Modern family problems, you know, because, you know, we're a modern family. Technically, this whole entire time, been saying you're wrong. It's pre-modern family. But I decided to give, you know, my modern family the modern family title is because I'm already there. I'm not gonna sit there act like no, you know, asshole. I understand, you know, these people aren't my biological family or whatever, so I'm not gonna sit there. I understand that and stuff like that, but my standards of having the whole certain titles, like official titles or whatever, no prefixes and stuff like that, it requires, you know, biblical principles, okay? But anyways, I've been giving them the modern family treatment. Hey, you're my father, okay? Hey, you're my mother, hey, you're my siblings, okay? There's that. So we had a huge, I don't want to say it's a family argument, but a huge debate with my modern family, because there's just a lot of shit going on. So I had to explain to my younger younger siblings that, hey, I'm willing to make a sacrifice. I made sure my modern parents knew, especially that one modern parent knew, that I do not like parking my bike outside because there's a chance of my stuff being stolen. But I'm willing to make that sacrifice for the sake of being this obedient child or whatever, okay? I have to slip, oh man, rock get in my shoe again. I'm willing. I have to tell them that, my younger siblings, that my modern younger siblings, I told them that I'm willing, okay? I don't even know where the fuck I'm even going right now. I'm just going for a walk right now because I don't know what else to do. It's not like things are open or whatever. I was planning on Planet Fitness, but they ain't open on Sunday. You know, this late on Sunday. But anyways, so yeah, I told them specifically, you know, you have to make sacrifices, which is correct. You have to make sacrifices. By every decision you make sacrifices, okay? That's just, it is what it is. So yeah, so I told my modern younger siblings specifically, you have to make certain sacrifices. I'm willing to make the sacrifice of my bike getting stolen. Guess what? The fuck, it happened. It happened. And last week, when my registered bike was fully stolen this time, my modern parents, obviously they don't like the fact it's been stolen. Honestly, I feel like it wasn't enough consideration to try to understand that my bike is constantly being stolen. So maybe we should let him bring this bike inside the house. Maybe we should. No shade at all, modern parents, if you see this video, okay? No shade at all. I'm just saying, I feel like there's a little bit of inconsideration on my modern parents' part for not, because they constantly seeing their own modern son's properties constantly being stolen. His life is being fucked around and with these inconveniences. So maybe, can you make a little bit of a sacrifice? But obviously, these are modern parents. They're the authorities. What they say, go. Okay, I'm gonna be the nice, obedient child I am and do what I'm told. Do what I'm told. Because I'm not the leader. So be it, submit. It is what it is. I'm gonna be obedient, okay? Do what I'm supposed to do, okay? Anyways, that's the problem with being an adult living in your parents' house. You gotta do what they say all the time. And always this has been a thing. This is a thing children go through anyway. It just happened to be even worse when you're grown up. When you're an adult child living in your parents' house, okay? I'm pretty sure most of you would relate. And for the record, these videos, watch them. It's better to watch them. You don't have to watch them, but it's better to like listen to them like a podcast or whatever. But whatever. Anyways, so yeah, my modern parents, they realized the bike was stolen. I'm calling work saying, hey, I'm not gonna make it today and stuff like that. Fucking up my money now, my primary income now. Thankfully, that night, it was stolen. The manager, he was willing to give me a ride, but obviously I already know I can't. He told me he lives like a whole entire, like, I don't know, I think 2 hours away, 2 hours away from where you know, from you know, the store and where he lived. Okay, so And there ain't no way I'm gonna be having him pick me up every single day. And there ain't no way I'm not gonna have anyone else picking me up. And for the record, in 2021, I had a coworker who was willing to take me to and from work. Specifically from work, and one of those days he kind of looked funny, as if, because I asked him for a ride. I know he invited me to do that. He didn't say, hey, if you ever need a ride, hey, let me know. But I already understand that transaction, because now it's kind of out of his inconvenience now. So I don't want people dealing with that, okay? I have two, quote unquote, okay? Don't quote me. Well, quote me when I say quote unquote, okay? Don't quote me, okay? Quote unquote, I have consideration for other people's well-beings and other people's life and life conveniences and feelings and emotions and all that other shit. I might sound a little hypocritical when it comes to LGBT stuff, but like I said, I have a creative vision for the LGBT people. So hey, look, for the record, I don't hate y'all, okay? I don't hate y'all. I love y'all, Jesus Christ and all that stuff. I'll get into that, but I'm just saying, I love people. I don't want to burden people, okay? I'm not gonna burden my manager. I'm not gonna burden my co-workers, so I'm just simply not gonna ask people around, okay? Look, look, one thing I gotta say, my childhood parents, they taught me not to beg, okay? Not to beg, which I am totally fine on that. I'm totally fine with that, okay? However, when you're a child, you're taught one way or another. When it comes to desperate situations, you don't know how. When you're taught to not, ask for help, taught to not, taught to ask for wanting things, for needing things, it comes to a point of your life where you're grown and an adult now. You don't know how to ask for shit. You don't know how to ask for help. You don't know how to stand up for yourself. Like I said, I'm sorry. My childhood parents, they had a shitty way of solving discipline us. It worked. I'm gonna say it worked halfway. Mentally speaking, it worked halfway. Like I said, however, my childhood parents aren't together for a reason. They ain't together. So clearly, it did not work. They're disciplinary. It wasn't us, the children. The reason why we're divorced. But the point is, I'm not gonna get too much into that. That's personal information. But there's a reason why my childhood parents aren't together. And their disciplinary methods is a huge factor to why they're not together and why that divorce needs to take place. So anyways, I think I'm getting a little sidetracked. What else? So anyways, now, my modern parents, they know a week ago, my bike is stolen. I'm not gonna burden anybody. I'm not gonna burden my modern parents for taking me to and from work, because that'll provide an inconvenience on their part for their work and all that stuff. I'm not gonna burden any of my managers. I'm not gonna burden any of my co-workers. I'm not gonna do all that, even if they're willing, okay? I just don't want to burden people. That's the point. I just think, as me as a person, I like to serve, okay? I like to serve. I like to help people. Honestly, I don't like being helped. I once paid $50 in DoorDash food for a friend back in Illinois. Yes, I was down $50, but I felt happy for doing that, especially as a man serving another female. I like serving. That's just my biological need. I like serving. I don't like receiving stuff. I literally told my modern parents, don't give me nothing for Christmas, and they did exactly that. I actually feel happy. I still received one Christmas gift. It's from one of my supervisors. But obviously, I'm not gonna. Well, the reason why I'm not gonna tell her they don't give me Christmas presents, I won't get too much. The point is, for the most part, I did not receive any Christmas presents, and I like that. I would feel happy giving Christmas presents. I don't know where in the fuck I'm going. I really don't know right now. I'm just walking around. Yeah, I really don't know where in the world I'm even going. There's not like nothing open. I guess I'll just walk near Planet Fitness or whatever. 24 minutes. I might need to split this in parts. Yeah, anyways, what else? So yeah, I'm not gonna burden people. So I'll just simply walk, okay? I'll just simply walk. Okay, I wouldn't mind walking. But same time, that's also a problem. I tend to be on work on time more often when I walk. Because, you know, walking, I don't know. But, so there's that part. But, I should have brought my gloves. I'm willing to walk, but it's the cold, okay? It's cold outside. It's the winter. And thank God I'm not up north near Chicago or whatever, because it's already snowing. Even though I'm planning on just moving back, because I'm just sick of Georgia. I don't like Georgia. I'll get into that eventually. But I have no problem walking, okay? I have no problem walking. But the main problem I have with walking, I have an injured knee. Whatever the fuck wrong with his knee is, it's injured some way. It's injured in some way. Like, if I walk in the cold too long or walk for long periods, that knee starts to give out. It starts to spasm. The lateral knee side, it feel like something dislocated, and I gotta be careful how I walk and all that other stuff. Otherwise, it's gonna lock out. It's gonna feel painful as shit. It's gonna feel like it's dislocated, something breaking. I don't know, something. It's just not a good feeling, okay? Knee lock, knee click, whatever. It hurts. I feel it literally right now walking. This knee right here. This knee, the outside. That's what's screwed up. I don't like talking in public because people think I'm an asshole or an idiot, crazy, whatever. Well, I am an asshole anyway. But anyways, what else? I should have recorded this in 30 FPS. It's gonna take a long time to upload. It's literally 27 minutes of video. The longest video I've recorded for this channel. So yeah, there's that part. It's well, I'm trying to figure out where was I. I'm not gonna burden people, so I'm fine with walking. But walking in the cold is an issue. Or walking too long, period, is an issue. My feet is gonna be hurting and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't mind. I'm willing to walk. I've done it before. I've done a 4-hour walk in the cold, in the icy cold, in the dangerous ass Chicago place, slippery. I've done it, okay? Been there, done that. God forbid I have anything worse. I've done it. And it's for a job that I didn't even get. That woman's face back in Chicago, I was always looking for store jobs. That woman's face, obviously I don't have an experience. I get that, okay? You need experience, I get that. You want experienced people. But at the same time, unfortunately, like I said, my child parents, they did a horrible job at, teaching me things in life, okay? They only taught me morality, and that was pretty much it. That's it. They didn't teach me how to go out in life. Every single time I asked, unfortunately, they did not find time to at least do so. They did not find time. There's no shade against y'all, childhood parents. No shade against y'all. I'm just saying, I wish you did a better job. Because now your children are scattered everywhere. We're all scattered. So clearly something didn't work. Which is hence to why y'all not even together. Anyways. Where was I? I'm not gonna burden people. My knee hurts. I'm fine walking. I've done worse. I think I did a max of 4-hour walk in the cold. My knee was so fucked up. I'm swearing near a church that I'm actually interested in. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm not supposed to be swearing. I hate sin. I hate sin really much. I really, really hate sin. I really do. They just had to call it PMO. They had to call it PMO. I'm over here talking about sin, and all of a sudden PMO right there. If you know what PMO means, I talk about it on the channel. I'm not gonna get on this video. But anyways, this video is 30 minutes now. I'm gonna have to compress this video when editing it. I might have to. Yeah, I might have to edit this video. Dang it, avoid doing that. No. So yeah, there's that part. Excuse me. I don't mind walking. I don't mind. But problem is that I will die if I keep doing this. The body only can go so far. I know I'm in my 20s. I know I'm young. I know I have this energy. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know I have what elders will say, perfectly conditioned, perfectly, these knees are hurting right now, perfectly working knees, perfectly working body. I get it, okay? I get it, elders. I get it, elder generations. I get it. But I'm still human. I still have a death sentence. I still have a death sentence. I'm still gonna die one day. And all this walking is gonna put nothing but more strain on my body. I'm constantly in the cold, constantly in the heat, being dehydrated, being frozen to death, walking to these jobs. I'm just saying, like I said, I don't care. I don't mind walking. I don't mind doing 8-hour walks, kinda, for job or whatever. I don't mind. But the main problem I have with that is my body can't take it out. How am I expected to meet the standard and work? Oh my gosh, there's a train. There's a train. My love for trains, I feel very autistic and very crazy and stuff like that, but whatever, I'm gonna get that aside. Anyways, I don't mind, but my body's constantly strained, doing all these long ass walks and stuff like that. Now I'm expected to perform near perfect, perform at the standard. I'm expected to do that. I want to say the N-word. I was about to say N-word, please, but I hate the N-word. Black people need to stop using the word N-word. If white people can't use it, then black people can't use it. I don't give a fuck. Call me a sellout all you want. But people need to stop saying, it's either all or nothing, okay? Black people need to stop using the N-word. It's either all or nothing. Everyone use the if everyone can't use the N-word, then no one can use the N-word. But I was about to say N, please. Anyways. Dude, please. You expect me to sit there and work perfectly when my body's gonna die? My body's been strained from that long ass walks? Hell no. You got me fucked up. No. That's a very Chicago slang I just said, but I understand it now. I'm definitely from Chicago, that's for sure. I'm taking a little pride for where I'm from now. Even though I'm kind of like a rebel, but I'm different, I'm unique from them. But anyways, yeah, oh my gosh. It's just so fucked up in this world. Yeah, there's that part. Now, going down to just recently now. My third bike ever. This one, obviously, I didn't report my registered bike stolen because I feel like it wasn't gonna go nowhere. And even if I was to take it somewhere, because I don't live here, I'm legally speaking, I'm not on the lease. Hopefully they don't see this video, because otherwise I'm a goner. And probably my modern family's a goner. I'm not on the lease. They are breaching their contract. But I appreciate the risk they was willing to take. And that's another reason why I was willing to sacrifice even my bike being stolen. Because they breached their contract for me. They breach it for me. I'm grateful. You see, I'm always looking at the bigger picture. It's more than just what they want, or more than what I want. It's about the sacrifices and risks they're willing to take for the sake of being better, okay? All of my father variants did that for me. All of my mother variants did that for me. So clearly they are doing some parenting right. Some parenting right. They're willing to risk it all for the sake of their own children living right. So I really appreciate my modern parents risking getting kicked out for me to live in the place with them. Yes, I'm losing my mind living with my modern parents with all these rules, but I understand it. I am grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it. I'm not trying to be no holier than now person. I'm not trying to boast. I'm just saying how I feel. Some feelings are facts. Some feelings are facts. Some, okay? Facts don't care about my feelings, but you know, I'm not gonna get much on that. Anyways, I got the new bike, thankfully, and it's from someone who used to work at the bike shop I was there, because he helped me out with the bike and stuff like that. He sold me a bike for $400 a few days ago. Tonight, an hour or two ago, I'm about to leave for work. And when I parked that bike there a few hours ago, I think like 2 or something like that, 2 p.m.-ish, I was like, I should use my U-lock. I should use my U-lock, but I didn't. But because it was going to be a few hours before I have to leave for work, I decided to just use the regular cable lock. I had a feeling it'd be stolen, but unfortunately, the reason why I decided not to use the U-lock is because I didn't physically have the U-lock on me. It was still in the apartment complex, and I don't feel like walking. It's too damn far. The bike rack is too far. It's too far from my place. I don't care how young I am. It's still too far. More strain on my body. Anyways, I should have did the extra work, but I didn't because I'm tired. I've been up for like at least, basically I had no sleep, okay? I had no sleep. I'm supposed to be at work right now. I'm supposed to be at work right now, but I'm not. Anyways, this is a 36-minute video. What's up? Battery is on 70%. So yeah, there's that part. New bike is stolen. I didn't contact him. Because firstly, it's embarrassing, okay? That's embarrassing. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. But in the sense, I might have to, because now, I mean, yes, he's gaining something from it. It's not like he got another bike or whatever. And that day, even, okay, I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much, but I don't want to reveal too much information. But so that bike is stolen now. I don't know if it was registered. I'm pretty sure he has something, okay? But as far as I'm concerned, he was the owner of that bike. He had all kinds of pictures and shit of it. I had all kinds of pictures of this new bike as well. I want to file a police report. The nail in the coffin of me wanting to file a police report is why. The why I want to do this now is because not only my bike was stolen again, someone else's bike was stolen. Now this is getting so out of hand now. Somebody in this apartment complex is sitting over here having bike cutters, cable locks, cutters, or whatever. Somebody has a truck. Somebody took those bikes together. Somebody doing something. And how I know is because firstly, these gates aren't working. It may be a convenience on my part of getting in and out the complex, but like I said, I'm not a resident here, so that's a risk. I'm not legally on the risk. I'm not on the lease, so that's a risk. So anyways, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. I'm just walking anywhere. I'm going to the Smyrna Planet Fitness way, but whatever. I'm supposed to be calling someone right now. Anyways, stand up coming. I might check out this place right here. I want to check out this place right here, even though I'm more likely not gonna go because I'm too much of an introvert and too scared to talk to people. Anyways, yeah, so my hands are cold. So yeah, someone else's, they're bringing other people into this. That's the main problem. Because I know, what if they filed a police report? Now they're telling the managers of the apartment complex, hey, my bike was stolen. And I have, well, my modern parents, they told the front desk that my bike was stolen, okay? The front desk knows I'm here, but they don't know I'm here, okay? If you know what I mean. Because they seen me. Well, I don't know. Well, I think a few people of the front desk have seen me, but I'm being real quiet. And I'm trying to avoid it. I'm not trying to be, sus or whatever. I'm trying to make it look as natural as possible. I hate lying, okay? I hate lying. Like I said, the main problem is like, right now, the situation I'm in now is, it boils down to this. This is an ongoing issue. This is an ongoing issue in this apartment complex. People's shit is being stolen. 2 people's bikes were stolen. Mine and the person's next to me. The lock cuts, the bike lock cutters or whatever is gone. It's sitting right there, all cut. Somebody is coming up in here and stealing. How I know? At first, when my registered bike was stolen a week ago, I thought that was possibly the apartment complex cutting the lock because they didn't want it there. Okay, that's fine. If they're gonna take it, the least thing they're gonna do, if they're not gonna contact the bike owners, the least thing they're gonna do is take it to the front office and give, like, I don't know, a max of a week of lost and found or whatever, and contact owners and stuff like that. Hey, there's a bike up here. Don't park it here. Park it here. Okay, no problem. I'll park it at the what you call it, the bike rack. No problem. Okay, I'll submit to that. No problem. I literally did that. Okay, I literally did that. But that's not the case. I know someone is stealing because this is the second attempt. This is the second time. The first time it's been stolen. How I know it's been stolen is because the cup I had of the bike was sitting on the ground. I had a QT truck, a gas station cup. Okay, I had a gas station cup sitting on the bike because the bike bottle holder or whatever was too small. My drinks could fall off and stuff like that. So I had to improvise. So, that's how I know someone stole it, because it was my gas station cup was sitting elsewhere in the complex. That's how I know. Yeah. And now the bike is stolen again. That bike lock, that cable lock has been cut. My new cable lock has been cut. And my neighbor's, and my bike neighbor's whatever cable lock was cut. And then the other bike cable lock is cut. They tried to steal them all. That's the thing. They tried to steal them all. I'm so upset. I want to press charges. I can't press charges. Because, I can, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and lie to the cops saying I live here. I'm on the lease when I'm not on the lease. I need to think all this through. I know I'm risking a lot telling all this information online, but I slightly have a plan for that. As far as, moving out, like immediate, like emergency move outs, I somewhat have a plan with that. I also somewhat have a plan when it comes to, being homeless a little. I would hate to go homeless, especially in the winter, and especially in Chicago. I would hate to, because I've been homeless before, okay? In Chicago in 2018, an extended childhood family kicked me out of the house. Yes, yeah, I'm not gonna get too much in that. I might talk on that later in the future. I'm not trying to reveal too much information. No shade across that person, in, by the way. However, now that's a constant fear in me now. That's the main problem I have with living back my biological father's place. Because the extended child, biological family member, like, oh, what are you doing? Okay, you need to get out, which I don't mind. But see, that's a burden right there. I wasn't gonna sit there and live there and burden them, because I am too damn considerate. That sounds probably most very prideful and boastful, whatever. Because I'm too damn considerate of people. I wasn't gonna burden that extended childhood family member. So I left. I beat homeless. I'm trying to keep the peace. As like you said, okay, no problem. Let's keep the peace. I'm gonna do what you say. The sacrifice I was willing to make. Thankfully, one of my immediate childhood family members was able to help me out during that time. Thankfully. 45 minutes. This is the longest video I recorded. Well, I didn't expect to talk this long, but you know, you're just talking and talking and talking. So yeah, anyways, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Anyways, so, man, I don't know what to do. I called off work, tell them I'm about to call the police or whatever. But the main, it boils down to this. I'm illegally living here. Well, I'm breaking this. My modern parents are they're breaching the contract. They're breaching the contract they signed. They're breaching the contract they signed. They're breaching the contract they signed. Because they have reported it, but the front desk, they said file a police report so we can look at the cameras and get this stuff. Okay, if there's a process, there's a process. Okay, no problem. But at the same time, during that process, as you see suspicious activity in that process, and me living there for a whole ass year and a half. What's a year? Yeah, it's a year. A year. That's the suspicious activity. That's the suspicious activity. For my own modern parents' sake, I'm willing to unfortunately go homeless. And this racist ass light. I like to say these lights. It's kind of funny, but these lights kind of racist because I gotta, every single time I'm passing by something, they turn off. Yeah, but I seen a white person. I'm not like that, but I'm just saying. Sometimes, you know, some jokes are funny. Anyway, so that's what it all boils down to. I'm helping my modern parents breach their contract. I'm helping them breach their contract just by me living there. That's what it boils down to. I'm helping them breach their contract, and that's fucked up. If I go to the police about it, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to the police saying I live here, I'm on the lease or whatever, and I'm not. I've already given them this address before, and that's another reason why I decided not to move forward with that police report, because I know you gotta think before you speak. And I always want to get some slack because I'm thinking before I speak. But anyways, you gotta think before you speak. So as far as right now, the problem I have is the other person, they could make their police report. I'm assuming they have their own lease. I'm assuming that. But if they seen my bike as well, they seen there's another biker, obviously there's more bikers, and obviously they're gonna see that other people's bike lights were cut too. So they're gonna stand up for those people too. Some of them might. The minimum, they're gonna work out for them. They're gonna worry about themselves, which is understandable. But they're gonna realize all these other bikes are gone. They're gonna realize all these bike lights are cut. So they're gonna report it to the front desk. They're gonna do their part. They're gonna do the police reports, and then they're gonna see there's been 2 reports of bike stolens. Why didn't the first person didn't say nothing? There's a bunch of suspicious activity within the complex. Within the complex, there's some suspicious activity. That's the point I'm making. I am the suspicion, okay? Obviously, I'm not saying I'm stealing my own shit, okay? Obviously not. Even if it's my shit, okay? I can steal my own junk. That's literally what I did. That's literally what I did to retrieve, the bike wheel thing issue, Six Flags issue. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just had to talk for nearly 50 minutes, an hour. Hey, guys, it's Planet Fitness. Hey, guys, what's up? Lock in hand. Yeah, I make friends with inanimate objects. That's how it's a method of from convincing me to go to the gym. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's just pretty much it. I don't know what else to talk to. Right now, I'm just in position of just fuck it. This is the third strike. 3 strikes and you're out. I'll let you get away with it a max of 3 times. After that, I gotta start doing something different. That's fucked up. I gotta do it that way. But what I want to do and what I feel like I need to do is go to the cops about this. But like I said, the main problem is that I'm not a legal resident here. I'm not on the lease. That's the main problem. I'm helping my modern parents breach their contract. That's where it leads down to. So technically I can't do nothing about it. If I go to the police, we're fucked. If I don't do anything, I'm still fucked. Because now I'm wasting my money on Lyft and Uber rides now. I don't get all this money. I'm sorry. We live in a completely different economy now. Look, even before then, I don't know shit about the economy. But I think I'm starting to learn it a little bit now. This fake COVID junk really fucked up everything. I hate saying that, but the one thing I understand about the COVID junk is that it did indeed cause inflation. The inflation junk. I hate keep saying it sound like the world and everything, but there are real issues going around there, okay? And the government ain't doing shit about it, honestly. I feel like they're not. I'm not gonna get too political, but there's that part. I don't know what else to say. That pretty much wraps it down. Right now, my future plans is just throwing in the towel and moving out somewhere. I specifically told my modern parents I do not like my bike outside because it could be stolen. But this whole get your license thing, it ain't that easy. If it was, I'd do it, okay? If I'd do it, but it's not. We live in a modern world. My generation, Gen Z, we're so unhappy. I made a whole ass video on that. We're very unhappy. We don't know what to do. We're giving up working. We're giving up trying. We're giving up dating. We're giving up on a lot of stuff. We're just giving up. Because nobody seems to care. Because as soon as we stop working for the government, that's what I'm just saying. We as Americans, I don't care what your sexual orientation, your gender identity, all that extra shit, your religion, your race. We as Americans need to take a stand. Stop working. Stop letting the government take our shit, our hard-earned money. We need to stand up. If we can just stop working, everyone just stop working. I understand bills, house, kids, all that stuff, food. I get it. I understand. That's going to be hard. Small sacrifice for cars and everything. I got to be careful. You gotta make a sacrifice for salvation. What is this car doing? Man, this Georgia charge is getting on my nerves. Anyways, you gotta make a sacrifice. You gotta make a sacrifice for salvation. We as Americans, everybody, I don't care what party you in. We are the people. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. I don't remember the whole entire, preamble, whatever. We need to take a stand. Stop working. Stop giving these greedy ass governments our money. There's more of us than them. We the ones who need to be stopped. The least thing we all can agree on, right? You're gay, straight, black, white, all that extra shit. We are all human. We need to take a stand against the government to stop working. We need to just stop working. I don't care how long it is. It needs to be long. It needs to be long. Because as soon as we stop working, I bet this video going to be taken down anyway. As soon as we stop working, we ain't getting no money. So now we're not getting paid. Now the companies ain't getting paid. So now they can't buy shit now. Now, the government aren't getting our taxes now. None of our state or federal taxes or whatever. That's all of this money that ain't being made. All this money that is not being made. So now the government don't know what the fuck to do. So I guess they're gonna start printing money since they owe China and Russia so much money. They're gonna start printing money. So now they're more in debt. So now they're expecting us to work. Nah, government, we ain't doing shit. You treat us like shit, we're gonna treat you like shit. So now the government don't know what to do. The next thing you know, they might start putting in martial law or whatever the fuck they gonna do. Government, we not working. We're done. So now the government, they don't know what else to do now. There's more of us than them. We as Americans need to take a stand. If we can just stop working, what else is the government gonna do? COVID was kind of proof of that. Us not working, because more people hasn't came to work. One thing, even though I feel like COVID was fake, and I'm not gonna get too much in all that, but there's some realism in everything, okay? One thing I really do appreciate about COVID, it got people more aware of what's really going on around the world. There's a lot of shit. The least thing, even if all this controversial stuff, the least thing we can agree on is that there's something fishy going on with the government. They're stealing our money, they stealing all our shit and everything, and we're expected to just be happy with that. No, fuck that. We need to take a stand. We need to take a stand as human beings. And for the love of God, seek God. Or at least some variant God or something. Okay? Jesus, ideally. I won't get too much in that, but I'm just saying. And for the record, if this is biased, obviously, but Jesus is the only God Jesus is the only God that got off his throne. Okay? Think it's that way to help us. He made a sacrifice himself. Anyways, we need to make a stand. We need to take a stand. Humans, we need to take a stand. I don't care what fucking gender you are, or what sex you're sexually attracted to, or what race you are, and what, it doesn't matter. We need to take a stand. That's what it all boils down to. I think that covers it, pretty much everything. That was an hour rant. 57 minutes right now, but I just had to talk because I don't got people like that. Like I said, all my variant parents are very problematic. All of them, biological, childhood, and modern. And unfortunately, there might be a reality when there's modern B parents, something like that. I don't know, because I don't know if my modern parents are gonna work out. I think I'm done. I don't know what else to say. That get pretty much bored out of everything. Hey, I walked to the church I walked to the church where my modern parents went to today. I don't know what to say. I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't know. Well, like, comment, subscribe. I mean, I have an OnlyFans, you know. I haven't posted on there. It's, if we're just being honest, it's a bit new, but I haven't posted that junk. If you want to support that, I might not even use OnlyFans, you know. I don't know. We're humans. It boils down to that. We're humans. That's all. That's all about. I may have all these high standards for females and stuff like that. I may have all this, but at the end of the day, it goes back to this. We're humans. We all go back to our roots. We all go back to. It goes back to what the law of God created in our hearts. That's what it goes back to. That's what it boils down to. That's, you know. Unfortunately, I am willing to go for a fat single mother that I'm not attracted to. Unfortunately, that was off topic, but whatever. It's whatever. We are human. We want help. We want fellowship. We want love. We want the same things. One thing was all humans could agree. We just want love, and we want love and acceptance, and want to have fun during it. That's all we want. That's all we want. But because of sin, we're so fucked up. I might as well reach the hour mark. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Look, I'm sorry. You know, I was very vulnerable in this video. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Whatever. Hey, face right there. Hey, Remarco's face. Hey, Remarco's face. I'm a real person. I will do an actual face reveal video, whatever. But I'm about to reach the hour mark. Thanks for watching. Look out on my other YouTube channels, whatever. Yeah, look at those. I have a gaming channel, vlogging channel, this channel, and channel for engineering, trains, and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all clear.